Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Jason Bunch. Come on, clap it up.
How we doing with End of Improv? Woo! All right, tonight before Thanksgiving. Apparently Easter morning was already booked, Gary. This is the shittiest way you can do a show. What a rough couple weeks it's been though, huh? First, Kim Kardashian gets a divorce. You saw that coming. And then on top of that, Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore are calling it quits. I mean, and that shocked the hell out of me because statistics prove that usually marriages last when your spouse is as old as your mom. So I was really surprised by that one. But you know what used to really get me? I used to hear from people all the time when I was younger, especially, that I looked a lot like Ashton Kutcher. He used to annoy the shit out of me, to be honest with you. Not so much now that he's gone with the whole Geico caveman look, so it's not as bad now. But it got me thinking one day. I was like, you know, I actually do have a lot in common with Ashton Kutcher. I mean, we're the same age, we're both from the Midwest, we're the same height. But that's not where it ends. Oh no, that's where it just begins. Ashton Kutcher used to be banging a hot chick like Demi Moore. Jason Bunch used to be banging a chick who looks like Dudley Moore. Ashton Kutcher gave an interview last month to GQ where they named him one of their most interesting persons. Jason Bunch gave an interview last month to the OPD where they also named him a person of interest. Ashton Kutcher makes millions and millions of dollars. Jason Bunch makes dollars and dollars of dollars. Ashton Kutcher is good friends with Mila Kunis and they hang out all the time. Jason Bunch has a real doll that slightly resembles Mila Kunis and they hang out all the time. And finally, Ashton Kutcher was discovered by a talent agent when he posed in an ad for jeans. Jason Bunch, well, the only thing jeans have ever done for him was get him the interview with the OPD to begin with. It was clear that an alibi. And you know, it's crazy because like being a celebrity movie star, that's a job I wouldn't want, all the scrutiny. You know, but I did recently pick up a new job. It's actually more of like a lifetime appointment. I'm proud to say I'm the father of a beautiful baby girl, 5 months old. Thank you, yes, thank you. I don't want to lie though, I don't want to lie to you folks because we're good friends, so I don't want to lie. It wasn't planned. Well, the sex was planned. It was poorly, but it was planned. And it's crazy because when you're waiting like on the baby to get here, you got 9 months, you got anxiety, you got fear, like every emotion is just going through your body, you're just waiting for her to get here. I didn't even know for sure until she was born and the blood test results came back. But once I got the results, at least I had peace of mind that I know for sure who the mother is, you know. That gave me a peace of mind. And it's crazy because babies, they got this like inner strength that they don't even know how to control, like this mongoloid strength inside of them. It's crazy. I'll be changing her diaper, she's kicking around and she's struggling, and it's like I'm sitting there trying to pin her down and hold her down. It's like on Cops when they got like a dozen troopers out on the middle of the interstate trying to tackle some strung out crackhead. And it's like, oh my God, that's what it's like. And yes, in case you're wondering, I did just compare my baby girl to a strung out crackhead, for those of you that are keeping score. The only difference is she has better control of her bowel movements. But you know, and babies, they got like these sharp-ass nails, these like mini razor blades on their fingertips, you know? It's because like little Freddy Kruegers running around. And they don't understand it. They'll scratch at their face and they'll cut themselves like they don't know their own strength. I went in to change her the other morning and she had a bunch of little cuts on her face. I was like, holy shit, my baby girl's 5 months old and she's already gone emo. Oh my God. Got a f***ing counselor at the house already? But you know, when you get one life that comes into this world, there's usually one that departs, and unfortunately, you know, we just lost a great American, an innovator, somebody that really shaped and changed our lives. First of all, get the image of Stephen Jobs out of your head. I'm talking about the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! I mean, he left us way too early. He still had easily 2 or 3 good Slim Jim commercials left in him, easily. When I heard he crashed and he passed away, I was really keeping my fingers crossed. It was just a part of some elaborate storyline to get him another shot at the title with The Undertaker. All I got him actually was a formaldehyde shot from an actual Undertaker. Unfortunate. You know, I know they don't wear numbers in wrestling, but the WWE should seriously consider retiring his needle, if you ask me. Oh, too soon, give me a break. But, and you know, the worst part about that whole story was, you know, Jake the Snake Roberts, he'd been sober for like 2 years. He hears the news about the Macho Man, falls right off the wagon. Damn shame, too. He got so high, apparently he mistook his albino boa constrictor for a fat rail of cocaine and snorted it. It's travesty. Peter's involved and everything. But you know, and speaking of travesties, how about this economy, huh? Wow, how's that going for everybody? This is awesome. It got me thinking the other day, like the economy's so bad, it affects everybody's line of work, right? Like, can you imagine, like, serial killers in movies, if they were real? The economy would have to affect them too, right? I mean, if you're up all night tossing and turning, worried about jobs and your mortgage, how are you supposed to, you know, fall asleep? And how are you supposed to dream? How's Freddy supposed to kill you? You can't. You know, and can you imagine Halloween night? This is how pathetic you get. Halloween night, you got Michael Myers. He breaks into somebody's house, you know, he's creeping down the hallway in the dark with that big-ass butcher knife in his hand, just looking for some babysitter to stab right in the taint. And what do you know? Long and behold, the house has been foreclosed on. No one's even home. No one's even been there in 5 months. How sad is that? He's sitting in some empty living room on Halloween night, pleasuring himself into his mask. Waste of a perfectly good murder boner, if you ask me. And no one can afford to go camping. Who can afford to go camping? You can't afford the gear. You can't afford the ground fees, all that. So you got Jason Voorhees. He's sitting out there at Camp Crystal Lake, you know. No one to murder. He's got to start resorting to these, like, Chris Hansen catch-a-predator tactics. You know, he's going on Craigslist, posting fake blowjob ads, you know. I swear I'm a 13-year-old girl. Meet me in the middle of the woods, cabin 2. Oh, and bring some weed and Subway. 20 preteens always want you to bring weed and Subway. I'm not sure what the hell that is. And then the worst out of all of them, that little puppet from the Saw movies. It gets so bad for him is to go from being homeless, you know, the only place that'll take him in is Sesame Street. Can you imagine that little bitch-ass murdering puppet from Saw on Sesame Street? Can you imagine how that shit would go? Hello, Big Bird. I'd like to play a game. Around your neck is an explosive device set to detonate in 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds using only an old rusty pair of tweezers soaked in LSD to remove the key hidden in Snuffleupagus' rectum. Do you have what it takes, Big Bird? Can you tear apart your mentally retarded elephant friend's asshole to live? Live or die, Big Bird, live or die. And the worst part is they make the count do the counter in the background. You have 10 seconds till you're blown through shit. 9 seconds till you're dead. All right, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Go over Jason, everybody, right there. Come on, clap it up right there.